Legault with the rebound right there. Iniguez drove into 3 Cougars.
Yep.
Coach Peakey wanted a foul. I don't know where the foul would have been. It could have wasn't too much room for there. And
look at that
again. Someone's feeling
her rhythm.
Someone's feeling it a little bit. So Chadwick back-to-back threes. Cougars increase the lead to 40. Iniguez again, deep inside. This time Zabinski gets it. Find it interesting that Senia Iniguez is getting in there. Senia Iniguez is getting in there. Johnson misses a rare shot.
Yep.
But Iniguez, the last couple of times, has gotten right down there into the baseline. Really with the trees. I mean, the Cougars got all their big guys in there. And there's Chanel Smith.
Left alone.
Yeah, using that height advantage. DeVeggio got there a little bit late. But again, that's a six-inch difference between DeVeggio and Hillis, and that's a big difference.
Yep.
And back-to-back misses for Johnson. Johnson gets a rebound off the long shot by Zabinski and just rolls off. Nikki Kesting comes all the way through baseline, finds Iniguez. Monet with the ball. Then kicks it out to Kesting. Kesting into Hillis. Hillis can't handle the pass. A little hot. Zabinski with the ball. Brings it up. Finds Chadwick on the wing. Chadwick looks at a three. Changes her mind. Johnson inside. Squares up against Hillis. Up and over for 2. So we have our answer right there.
Yep. And
5'8" versus 6'2" is tough. 6 foot versus 6'2", and Johnson's going to win that one.
Yep.
So through the lane, Salinas a little out of control. Chadwick gets the ball.
It's a great run here by Cuesta. Right out of that timeout, they've come up and they're hitting their shots. They're playing defense well and opening the game up a little bit more, even more so than they already have. So good to see them, you know, picking it back up a little bit.
You don't want them to slow down a little bit. I mean, you want them, they don't need to put the press on, but they need to stay focused, less turnovers, those type of things you don't want, whether you're winning or losing. So that last foul was on Vicky Monet, her first. At the line for Cuesta, Amanda Legault. She nails the first one.
Get in there, keep them out, let's go.
Sets up for the second one, just off the rim. And last touch by Cuesta's Mackenzie Brewster just checked in for Johnson. Also in for Cuesta, Priscilla Cluis. She comes in for DeVeggio. And Amber Carson's also back in for West Hills. She had the ball. Dishes off to Kesting. Kesting over to Padilla. And Padilla's shot rebounded by Cuesta's Priscilla Cluis. Chadwick brings the ball up. Zabinski on the wing. Zabinski kicks out to Legault. Legault just inside the 3, hits a 2. So there you go right there.
It's always tough as a player to barely step inside the line and shoot the exact same distance pretty much.
Toes on the line.
One less point.
So here's Carson looking for some daylight here. Finally gets it there. Cougars are letting West Hills get baseline every time they want to. They're recovering well, but it's really showing, you know, if they can take advantage of that.
Yeah, you got to wonder if how the other teams in the tournament are going to take advantage of that if they let them keep driving to the baseline like that.
Yeah. So Carson stepped out of bounds right there. It wasn't anything Cuesta did. It was just a bad step. As you see, Zabinski, after a couple of outside shots that she missed earlier, is basically getting the ball and head down towards the basket every time. She's found a couple teammates and gotten a couple baskets herself. But she's just definitely changed her style. Chadwick started going there, pulled up for 2.
She's found her rhythm a lot better in these last few minutes, so good for her.
Here's Lopez bringing the ball up. Lopez finds room in the middle of the key. One-on-one with Chadwick, and that's Chadwick's 4th. And that's going to send Priscilla Lopez to the line. Lopez call is on the floor, so Lopez will be shooting 1-on-1. And Bragg comes in for, well, Bragg and Sandoval coming in for Chadwick and Zabinski. So Cougars go small, 5-2 and 5-3 walk in. So smaller backcourt. Lopez makes the first. Second one offering is off the front of the rim. Lopez gets her own rebound and fouled again, this time by Brewster. So Lopez gets some more practice at the line. That's the second foul on Brewster right there. That was one of those that missed so badly nobody knew what to do. It just hit off the front of the rim and kind of came down. And this time 1-on-1. Cluis gets the rebound as it rolls out. Bragg brings it up. Sandoval, little left-hander, and she gets called for the travel. Carson losing the ball. Cluis right on her. And again, Cluis called for the hand check as Coach Andrea Peakey calls for the hand check, official Granson. And Cluis was holding on there. So back to the line. That's Cluis' second. Both hand checks. Both times called out by the coach, and both times she got called for it.
Yeah. So
at the line, Amber Carson shooting 1-on-1.
Another one
with the rebound. I wonder if it's some of these players have had a long layoff over Thanksgiving or the cold weather, something like that, but so many shots just seem to be showing a little bit short. And it seems to be legs or whatever. You can talk about that one. the goal was, as we were talking about, a little bit short. She was short and low.
Oh, yeah.
that barely nipped the bottom of the net on her three-point shot right there. So as Cuesta was driving there, number 12 Jenny Gleos went down and looked like with a little cramp for a second, and she's still up right now. So again, Cluis,
momentary, but
yeah. So Gallegos has been working pretty hard out there for him, but there's Cluis again, third foul, third time call for the hand check.
You see her throw her arms up. She's like, I don't know. What am I doing wrong?
Keep those hands up. Look like you're saying, I didn't do anything when you're playing defense. Would be all right.
Yep.
So Carson back. This time she'll be shooting 2. The double bonus for Cuesta. So great rebound by Cluis, but all for naught as it was a dead ball.
The rebound that did not happen.
So very aggressive in there, and Carson sets up for her second one. This one hangs on the rim, and Cluis saves the pass back out to Carson. This time Carson comes flying to the lane, 2 points. So somehow Carson made that work. Bragg coming up against the press. Bragg is showing that speed she has, that cutting ability from soccer. Cluis to Brewster, and that's a press break, my fans.
I was just about to mention that West Hills was playing a lot harder in the last few minutes here. The last minute or so, they've been playing a lot harder, but then they just kind of broke down there and let the back door open.
Well, that was Cuesta just doing a good job maintaining focus with all that pressure.
Definitely.
And Brewster did her job. She's down at the block, and that's what you want to have, a good press break, is that easy layup, because they're trying to stop you up top. So Gallegos making a hard drive. Brewster with the body. That was an easy call right there. Step too late. So Gallegos will be at the line. She'll be shooting 2. I think it's fair to say. The Jello refrigerator door is shut. Jello's getting cold. Butter's getting hard.
Yep.
So we have our bracket set for tomorrow. Cuesta currently with less than a minute left to play. 69-25 over West Hills Lemoore. As Gallegos makes a shot, makes that 26. Tomorrow, we'll start games at 1:30, semifinals Friday. And again, Brewster the recipient of a press break for an easy layup. So Brewster 4 points and from a total of 2 feet away.
Those are good small numbers.
So Lopez steps through, hooks with Brewster.
Very interesting shot put up there.
So that's a tough call for Brewster right there as Lopez steps through and gets caught. That's fourth foul on Brewster. So Priscilla Lopez at the line shooting 2. And I'll tell you, our setup for tomorrow, we'll start games at 1:30. That's the consolation semifinal. That's going to be Allen Hancock versus Los Angeles Pierce College. The 3:30 game is going to be the College of San Mateo, who lost in overtime to Butte. That'll be against West Hills Lemoore. We'll start the championship semifinals at 5:30. So Galt gets the rebound. That'll be Orange Coast versus Sierra College. And then 7:30 tomorrow night, same time as tonight's game started, allegedly. Cuesta versus Butte College. So that'll be a great game at 7:30. Ashley Sandoval picks the ball up, hits the side of the backboard, rebounded by Priscilla Lopez, stolen by Bragg, and welcome to blacktop basketball. It looks a little bit like, as the ball is bouncing around from player to player, it looks a little bit like the playground. And Bragg's just going to dribble off the clock right there. That's the final. Cuesta 71, West Hills Lemoore 27.
Yeah.
Cougars improved to 3-1. The Golden Eagles fall to 2-4. They have a 4-game losing streak right now. They'll try and fix that up tomorrow when they play College of San Mateo. College of San Mateo, like we talked about it earlier. We got a little bit of that game in here, at least on the webcast. You know, coming off a tough loss. Up and tough down game against Butte. They're going to be looking to get a little vengeance and get back on track.
They definitely will, and you know they've got the San Mateo has got the talent to be able to come back and have a good second game. So they will, and let's hope for a good game between Cuesta and Butte as well tomorrow night, 7:30. It'll be a great one. See if the home team can hold their home court and keep going on in the tournament.
Yeah, it's been a while since Cuesta won the now named Phillips 66 tournament. This is 29th year. They have not done it under Coach Barba. This is Barba's 3rd year. The last time Cuesta did win this tournament was in, as I check our sources here, 2001. And they have won it 4 times in the 29 years. Of course, we have Orange Coast in the other bracket. Orange Coast, Coach Mike Thornton has won it a dozen times in 29 years.
Considerably more.
He's also got a state championship under his belt for the Pirates. So he's always brings a good quality team here, and that's going to be in the other bracket. And he's going to have quite a matchup, I think, tomorrow with the Sierra Wolverines. Wolverines always a solid program. Kind of a late add to the tournament. They were going down to Moore Park. Cuesta needed another team. Turns out San Luis Obispo was a little bit closer than Moore Park to Rockland.
Yeah, I would say so.
so nice pickup for the Cougars, brings in a tough competitor who's going to match up and give Orange Coast a little challenge.
Yeah.
So Cuesta's going to have Butte tomorrow, and on the other side of the bracket, Orange Coast versus Sierra. So it should be a couple of good games in the championship bracket. And of course, we're always excited to see Allen Hancock. They'll be in the consolation game against Pierce. A couple of Western State Conference rivals for the Cougars. So Cougars have the advantage of getting to see a couple of Western State Conference games tomorrow.
Yeah.
So,
good stuff. Well,
you get to sign it off.
It was great fun. Thanks everybody for coming out here. Cuesta TV. This is everybody out here for Cuesta Broadcasting. Scott Weller, Pete Schuler right there next to me, and you can see him behind me waving like jolly little children. All right, have a good one.
Good night.